for blogging and social media. And it is this. At any time, for any reason, you are allowed to tap the block button to block a profile, to cease communication, and to leave any group. And to also, guys, this is the social media or the blogging side of things, social media. You hit the block button to block a profile, to cease communication. You could leave any group for any reason. Giving you permission, you could do it. And on the blogging side of things, you can decide to run most of what you do through your blog as a blogger. That means give the most time, the most work, since you have full creative control because you own it. You set all the rules, you make all the regulations. Guys, I cannot explain the peace of mind that will arise when you do these things. It all starts with a decision. Now, I'm sharing this because I saw a few examples of this today and many recently. As I do my inner mental radical forgiveness lessons, I'm kind of seeing the world's not really a pleasant place at a level of form. And in general, how I had to start doing more through my blog since I call the shots there, and less through offline channels. And on those offline channels, I had to start blocking profiles to cease communication and leaving a lot of groups for my peace of mind. That's it. Now, my friend, Donna Merrill, I came across one of her social media updates, and she said, is it just me or do more groups? She's a member of a couple special interest groups on social media seem to really be getting wacky. And just how she left the group because it went south. It's just fear, hate, rage, projection, fear, hate. You're the wrong one. You're the bad one. It's leave the group like Donna did, like I left a number of groups. Run more through your blog so you do more through love there and uplifting. You set all the rules, you create. And guys, learn the art, master the art, respect the art of, even if you're off site, so you're off your blog, consider not joining large groups or any groups, but cultivating strong organic growth through groups that you've been cultivating, again, from day one, meaning your profile on Facebook and Twitter and LinkedIn, your channel on YouTube, groups that you decided to create on Facebook and on LinkedIn, and pages you decided to create on Facebook. So this is an invitation to you guys to build those up peacefully and organically. The people who find you there will really want what you have to offer, and they'll love you and respect you predominantly. So you'll have peace of mind. You'll be targeting everything. It'll be high quality traffic. It'll be communal. It'll be fun because you're doing it organically. So consider doing that, because that's all I've been doing. Very recently, I started doing it and I'm like, this is so much more fun. And you don't have to get out there in the world and the matrix and the riffraff, and you get to do things your way. No price tag on that. Peace of mind. That's it. And on a worldly level, engagement, resonance, like-minded folks, birds of a feather flocking together. Business-wise, blogging-wise, greater business, because you're running it through your blog where you create the narrative, the brand, the message, what you value, and you could do it from a really high energy of helping people. So that's it, guys. I'm not really going to give a lot of time because I'm going to remain true to my message here and walking my talk, since I'm not broadcasting live through bloggingparadise.com, which is the only site that I own. These social sites, I appreciate them, but I've been using the block button a lot more to just block communication, to end it with mentally injured people who don't realize it. They're doing things unconsciously. And in groups, I came across a number of folks again today, mentally injured. They're hurting themselves and they try to project it onto me, and criticism and mocking and laughing, and they don't realize that they despise themselves and they hate themselves and they won't face it, so they're trying to put it out. So I just leave the groups. It's just leave them, put them behind, hang out with folks who really want to love and uplift and help, and are living from love and not fear, not from self-hate and despisement. And when you see that chaos start in the groups, guys, it's because people unconsciously hate themselves. And this sounds really rough when you first hear it, but it's so true. We all have a death wish on the unconscious level. We do. Very pushed very far down. And we just want to hurt ourselves. And rather than face it and forgive it and let go of it, you have the world of projection. And that's when you join those groups where people are saying, it's your fault, it's your fault. I know everything. They're angry, enraged. They haven't faced their self-hate and the fact that deep down they really want to injure themselves to the point of I'm not going to use the word, but you guys get the drill. Come on. So it seems far more comfortable, even though it's far more insane to project it on the world. You have a nightmare. These people get the can of worms. It's coming no matter what. So for the folks, I just left that group. I hit the block button to cease communication, and I left the group, and they're going to have to discover that can of worms, because we're all connected. We're all just one mind. And even if you temporarily project and you feel temporarily better to appear to get that rage out there, you're putting it right back into your own mind when you put it on someone else, because we're one mind. So our minds are connected. So you're putting it on yourself. And when it catches up to you, when it fully, quote unquote, hits, then you're going to punish yourself again and again. And these groups, they're mentally insane, which means they're not sane. They really think the problem is other people when it's their own mind. But most of it's unconscious, if not all of it. So that's why people appear robotically, like they're manipulated, they're full of rage. And so you do social media, the blessing. Hit a block button so it hangs up on the profile. So you cease communication, you hang up the phone. That's what a block button is, peace of mind. And then you leave the groups where it's like, wow, there's a bunch of people who secretly hate themselves just saying it's your fault, it's your fault. So you leave the group. Build things up organically. And of course, you might get some folks worm their way into your profiles and your blog. But the cool thing about a blog, guys, is that the only way they could say anything is through a comment. So if they get wild, you just spam it and trash it, and they'll go away when they don't get the attention, self-hate, and the fight that they want. So guys, run stuff through your blog, run things organically through your profiles, through pages you began, through groups you began and cultivated from the beginning. You'll have peace of mind and greater organic success too. And then you leave all the riffraff behind you. And the riffraff is just people who secretly hate themselves, that won't face it, and they keep projecting that self-hate onto others. And welcome to the world, guys. It's a pleasant place, right? That's why you got to forgive it as a dream. As the quantum physicists know, it's just one quantum field of thought, spiritual, quote unquote, ascended masters, one mind. But we'll all get there. But this is a really practical step to take, guys. Stop by bloggingpractice.com. I sell stuff through Gumroad. Just click on the store tab and do some shopping, or at least take a look around. Inspirational read, a blogging course, and also a inspirational blogging. Oh, digital nomad read. The next time, bloggingpractice.com, guys. Enjoy.